Welcome, lovely Sagittarius, to your general timeless reading. I will begin your reading with crystal and turban seashell scrying, symbolic cards, tarot and oracle cards as divinely guided, and I also have a charm or charms for you at the end. Okay, let's go ahead and roll, lovely Sagittarius, and see what Spirit has in store. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please give me clear understanding, clear communication, and interpretation skills to bring forth the most loving, truthful information that Sagittarius needs to know most. Thank you, Spirit. What would you like to tell Sagittarius, please? Ooh, here. Thank you. Okay, who's Sagittarius? Okay. And what is this? Okay, Sagittarius, you're coming through with a big head. And in this situation, you have both eyes open, you're frowning. I'm not feeling it's the ego here. I'm feeling it's more of you being a person that people would look up to, like an authoritative figure. So that would be a supervisor, a crew leader, team leader, entrepreneur, something like that. Okay. It could also be that you're a parent, a grandparent. Um, it could be that you're an older sibling or an older family member or friend, but there's something here about you being looked up to by others, okay? Someone who would teach something somehow. Now, I'm seeing a masculine and you're coming through as a masculine energy, which tells me focused primarily for this reading on your finances, on building and creating your future, building a strong, sturdy foundation. Okay. Now, I'm seeing across from you and apart from you. So there's space here. There's a masculine and feminine over here. You're looking very shocked towards that masculine and feminine over here. So this could be where there's distance. This could be physical distance. This could be emotional distance. Could be a mixture of both. But there's definitely a party of two or more that, and I'm really wanting to say, I really feel it, so I'm going to say it. Something from your past, okay? It's like, I feel like this is a big realization about something that happened in your past. Now, this masculine and feminine over here, you're not in this over here. Okay, so I feel like some of you, this could have been actual, like a love partnership. You caught a third party with your person in the past. Others of you, this could be, business partnership gone wrong. It could be an actual job where you were working somewhere, you were the crew leader, you were the supervisor, or you had a higher placement at the job, doing something with the job, and you caught something going on, something that would be shocking, okay, to you. So take that how it resonates in your life, but however that is for you, I'm definitely getting like thinking back to the past. Six of Cups energy, reminiscing. Okay, Spirit, please give me more. Tell me more about this. Okay, Spirit said go to the cards. Okay. These or, oh, these. Okay. Okay. The top two cards, please, for Sagittarius. Top two cards for Sagittarius. Please tell me when to stop. please tell me when to stop. Thank you. Already? Okay, thank you. We have personal productivity. Aries got that as well. If you have Aries in your chart, you may want to look at this or look at Aries. And it says think big. And look, you have a straight path. You see the green? That's like profiting like with abundance monetarily. Okay. But you do have a lot of white clouds. White clouds are better than gray because gray clouds are symbolic to me like there's a storm brewing. Okay. But white clouds, it's kind of like little bumps in the road. They're not really that big of a deal as long as you don't let them be. Okay. Just let them pass and just think big. Keep moving forward because Spirit is getting ready to take you straight down a brand new path. Something is going to be profitable, but you have to be, it's like one of these things you have to use a lot of flexibility. There may be a lot of like start and wait type situations until the sky is clear. Okay. But this is definitely something that's going to bring you into some kind of personal productivity. So it's kind of like your gears are spinning and then they stop. Gears start spinning, then they stop. This could also be creative blocks for some of you as well. So if you're a writer of books or songs, just for an example, it would be like you get an idea, you start writing, then you have writer's block. Then the wheels start turning again. You get another idea, you continue, then writer's block. That's what I'm feeling here. Okay, Spirit, Holy Divine, let's go ahead and move on to the Oracle and Tarot. Which deck, please? Here, thank you. All right. Okay, starting card, reverse or upright. Upright, we have Seven of Cups. Yeah, so you have a lot of different options coming towards you, okay? But I do feel like because you were reminiscing to the past, okay? You were thinking about something you'd been through before. Something that shocked you in a negative sense, okay? And I feel like what Spirit's saying here is, with the Seven of Cups, we have to be careful because it's like being presented lots of options, but they're not all good options, right? And it's about, picking the options that are the best for you on your journey at this time. So where you're thinking about to the past, I feel like Spirit's saying that you're going to go through a moment when there are opportunities that are presented to you that either you will or Spirit's saying you need to make sure that you reminisce about past events concerning this. So if it's a particular job, revisit the past. What did you learn from certain situations so that you can make the correct choice for each opportunity? Is it good for you? Is it not? Is that what you want to experience? Some of you, the shock could just be maybe you went to college and you took 4 to 6 years of college for something, and then you started actually working it, and then you realized, oh my gosh, this is not what I thought it was going to be. That could be the shock, something like that. But there's definitely something here that's going to require you to think back, think outside the box, think bigger. Really go after something big here. Okay, Spirit, give me more, please. Tell me more about this Seven of Cups for Sagittarius. Thank you. Reverse or upright? Upright. And we have, we have Ten of Swords. Yeah, absolutely. So first I want to say with the skull is a symbol of divine protection. Okay, the skull protects our brain and, it has the eye sockets. It helps protect our nasal cavities, so the inside of our mouth. So it's definitely a strong structure to help keep you protected. Things that are of importance to your functioning. So I feel like with the Ten of Swords, that's feeling like you've been stabbed in the back. I feel like that's what Spirit's wanting you to revisit, whatever this was that shocked you. Okay, because that way you can move forward with a new cycle. The 10 of Swords is like endings with new beginnings, because you have 1 plus 0. So you've got 10, and then you have 1 plus 0 equals 1. So that's starting over again with a new cycle. So I definitely am getting here, revisiting something. Okay, Spirit, give me more, please. Tell me about this 10 of Swords, because you don't want to repeat going back into the same situation. Thank you. Yeah, Emperor. Check it out. Okay, Sagittarius, you're definitely coming through. I saw you with a big head. There you are. Okay. And again, it's not being egotistical. It's the fact that you're going to be some kind of teacher, leader, boss. The Emperor can actually be a business owner. An Emperor can actually be a parental figure. Okay. So yeah, definitely something here. A mentor, teacher, leader. That's the new cycle the Spirit wants to bring you into. Straight forth. But there's going to be some bumps in the road getting there. So you've got to be very flexible. Okay, Spirit, give me more, please. Tell me about this Emperor. Tell me about this Emperor, please. What's going on for Sagittarius? What is going on for Sagittarius? Oh, I just looked up and saw 1111. That means brand new manifestations. Be careful what you think and speak at this time, because you are manifesting very heavily, my friends. I do recommend that you look up the number 1111 for yourself. Research it. Take what resonates with you with that number, because this is definitely meant for you. Okay, which card would you like? This was it, this one? Okay, thank you. Reverse or upright. Upright, we have 7 of Wands. It's definitely going to require you to set some very strong, some very strong boundaries. Thank you, Spirit. Now you see the water in the background? It could hurt your heart, or it could hurt someone else's heart, their feelings, by setting these strong boundaries. But Spirit's wanting you to understand. Learn from the past situations, okay? And one of those things is learning how to set boundaries with yourself first, and then setting boundaries with other people. And I'm going to tell you guys, those of you that are new, it does hurt. If you have a big heart, Sagittarius, I know you do. You have got a huge heart. And so, I had to learn, I had to start with making boundaries with myself, looking at my life. What do I need? What's good for me? What's not? And then realizing from that point that, okay, now it's time for me to start setting boundaries with other people. How long am I going to be on the phone? Am I going to be on the phone? What days? For how long? How many people am I going to allow myself to talk to that day, or at all? You see what I'm saying? And it does hurt, because you don't want to hurt other people, but at the same time, Spirit's saying the boundaries are going to have to be set, because this is a situation of where you're going to be very productive with something here. Okay. And to be very productive, you cannot have distractions, and you definitely do not want to repeat past lessons when you're trying to move forward, because Spirit's trying to give you the straight path. Okay. So I definitely feel like Spirit's saying it's very important to set boundaries, even if it hurts your heart. And with the Judgment, it's like coming to this new realization where you're headed, and what you have to do, how you're going to get it done, and just going for it. Okay, reverse or upright. Upright, and what do we have? Death, yes. So you have endings of these old cycles. It's below the Ten of Swords here. So it's like ending, you have this big realization. You end past cycles, okay, by learning from them, setting strong boundaries, and it brings you into this Emperor energy here. Reverse or upright? Upright, we have Queen of Cups. Yeah. Your intuition, you may be noticing Sagittarius may be kicking in even more so than normal. And that is spirit preparing you to go down this new path. Okay. So you may be realizing, some of you, it could come in the form of dreams. Others of you, it could come in the form of when you're awake. You could receive visions. You could receive information that you hear audibly. You could be seeing signs and synchronicities, hearing songs in your head, different things, but pay attention to all information that comes through. I do recommend, if you are having any type of visions or audible information that's coming through to you, always make sure to either keep a dream journal, write it out, draw it out, or enter it into your phone in the notes, something, so that you have the information and you can look back on that and you can learn to interpret the information that you receive, and it will be guidance for you as you go down this path. Okay, and then we have Two of Wands. Yeah. Choosing your path. It's like knowing which direction to go now and just going for it. I love this because the Queen of Cups, see, the Queen of Cups for me, this is someone who has really been through it, Sagittarius. Like, you have been through some stuff in your life, okay? And it's been hurtful, very emotional, and really, really hurt your heart, okay? But moving forward, that's the kind of stuff you're looking at when you look back at the past. You look back at it as an observer, learning from that, healing from that if you haven't already began taking action towards healing, so that you can move forward. Take what you learn from those situations, kind of like tools under your belt, okay? Kind of like, you go through a situation, you learn from it, you've got that lesson under your belt. On to the next lesson. And before you know it, you have a belt full of knowledge to move forward with what the big picture is here for you. Okay, anything else from this deck? No, thank you. Okay, any other cards for Sagittarius? Any Oracle Spirit? This one? Okay, thank you. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you, lovely Sagittarius. If you are looking for romantic love, I do feel like you, Queen of Cups, would be a person coming towards you. Someone who would be in their feminine energy, who would be very nurturing. They may have open abilities. They may be a person that is empathic, very loving, very understanding. And this person may have also been through a lot. Yeah, but that's only those of you that are actually welcoming or manifesting love, like in a romantic sense, into your life. Okay. For the rest of you, I feel like this Queen of Cups is actually you. All right. So we have past life karma cycles. I cannot make this up. That's what you were looking back at. Okay. This indicates a past life is the reason why the intense energy surrounds you. The person or situation. Look into ways to clear past life karma and see the bigger picture of the situation by viewing it from a lesson perspective. Did I not just say this? Whoa. Taking ownership for your part and forgiveness are key to releasing past life karma. So, yes, some of you guys, this is past life stuff. You're ending the cycle here. You're literally ending it. I love it. Yeah, because the Ten of Swords, it got you. Okay. But you have the death card. You realized. And what this did is it, when you finally realized it, whether it was past life or it was in this lifetime, but it's been a while, regardless, you get to the realization of, hey, I learned my lesson in that. I'm not going to repeat that. And you stop the cycles. Okay. High vibrations, transformation. You have chosen to step into a higher vibration that is in alignment with your soul path and higher knowing. You now have the awareness that you are limitless and ready for transformation. Here it is. Personal productivity. Think big. Boom, baby. I love this for you, Sagittarius. Very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and see what charm Spirit wants to give you. We have one. And we have, oh, I love it, the snowflake. So just remember, Sagittarius, we're all unique, but you have a uniqueness about you that is going to be I feel, very profitable. Okay. If you take action towards some kind of productivity, whether it's creating a new business, whether it's becoming a mentor, or just something where you're going to be thinking outside of the box, outside of the normal, and something big, something that may seem like it's really out of reach, but honestly, it's a straight path. Okay. So that's what I have for you, lovely Sagittarius. I wish you the best, my friends. I'm sending you so much love, happiness, and success. And as always, find your miracle in everything, Sagittarius, because I promise you, if you look hard enough, you will find it. Much love.